Hello, dear freshmen and biology class of 2025. I am not here today, as you guys can tell, but this is my message to you. This is the project of me, Andre, Rolo, and Andria. As you guys can see, we have a variety of cards here, and this shows everything about the cell. As you guys can see, these two back towers are called the King Towers. These represent the cells in a nucleus. They're the headquarters, gaining elixir, deploying troops. They're the most important part of the cell. I place a furnace behind the King Tower representing ribosomes, and the ribosomes, or the furnace, place fire spirits, or create them, same as ribosomes, because the ribosomes produce proteins. As you can see, the proteins, or the fire spirits, left our side of the arena, or our cell. They leave the cell membrane, and the cell membrane is the red thing that you see right there, the border. It is the wall. Also, as you can see, the other cell, or the other side of the arena, has an Inferno Tower, and I placed a P.E.K.K.A. The Inferno Tower could be the lysosomes, and the P.E.K.K.A. could be infectious bacteria that try to get into the cell. This is also because viruses, bacterias, and all those kinds of things try to go into the cell to infect them, yet the lysosomes protect it by degrading them and breaking them down. Hence, the P.E.K.K.A., because the P.E.K.K.A. is trying to get the Princess Tower. Here we are just showing this example using two of them. Also, this fireball breaking down the furnace, or let's say viruses and bacterias and just general waste, the lysosome could be shown as the fireball because the fireball cleaned it up and broke everything down. As you can see, we placed an elixir collector right here because the elixir collector generates elixir. It generates power for the king. This elixir collector represents the mitochondria, which is the powerhouse of the cell. The elixir is represented as adenosine triphosphate, or APT. As you can see, my genius teammate Rolo fireballs the air for no reason. So that's a very useless lysosome, as you guys can see, and I laugh. Another representation of the cell membrane could be the Tesla, as it is a hidden structure and it really helps with the strength and integrity of the cell. It could also act as a lysosome as it breaks down foreign parasites and bacteria, just like the skeleton. You're gonna hear a lot of lysosome and just lysosome a lot in this video, but the tombstone could be a representation of the lysosome and a vacuole. A vacuole because in a cell, usually the vacuole holds storage. It can hold water and just anything else. And the tombstone just holds skeletons, and it's storage because you can see the skeletons coming out. It could also act as a lysosome as it deploys defending troops. It defends the cell with its skeletons. Once again, my very useful and very defending teammate sends arrows on two skeletons that were going to get taken out by the Princess Tower. I love you, Rolo. You're a very good teammate. Using my very tough and capable skills of playing this game, I deploy my fireball on the furnace, which also represents the lysosomes defending the cell from parasites and bacteria. Continuing on the elixir pump, the elixir pump can also represent chloroplasts, as over time, the chloroplasts develop sugar and they create sugar. And over time, the elixir collectors, they create elixir, sustaining the cell, or sustaining the tower, sustaining the player. Also, the free area in the arena represents cytoplasm, a gel-like substance that fills the cell. The tombstone can also be represented as a Golgi apparatus, as it sends specific amounts of skeletons and specific numbers of skeletons to specific areas. These skeletons representing protein. This is the moment when Andre places 6 to 7 guarded men to protect his side of the arena. The closest representation of a part of the cell would be a cell wall. Remember, cell walls are only in plant cells, and they defend the cell from outer things such as bacteria, viruses, and all those kinds of things. The royal recruits also act as a defense to their side of the tower to keep them safe from enemy forces or enemy bacteria. As you can see, Andria Chocholava places a monk, and I shoot a fireball at him, and the monk uses his reflective ability to send over the fireball back to me. This is a very good representation of the smooth ER, as the smooth ER takes harmful toxins, harmful substances, breaks them down, and basically throws them away to dust, which is the exact same thing that the monk did to my fireball. My fireball were the harmful substances, were the toxins, and the monk was the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, which is a very important and helpful piece and organelle in the cells. This battle ends in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My friends, that concludes me, Rolo, Andres, and Andria's biology project on Clash Royale and Cells. Also, please take a look at my extensive emotes. I play this game a lot, and I've played this game for years. I would appreciate if somebody complimented them, guys. Also, currently it is 3:05 a.m. while I'm recording this, so yeah, have fun, boys. Have a good day.
1, 2, 3, 6, 7.